Hello there, how are you everyone? I'm Mr. Saem Tarek. Today we'll be solving A-level IT 9626. This is our paper 4, okay, 2020 paper 4. I'm solving this as per request from my 101 student. Okay, so we'll do the first part, the graphics part, okay. Using the vector graphic application, we'll use Illustrator for this. Recreate this image of a Wi-Fi signal strength meter. So it's supposed to have this. The image must be created from these individual parts, the surround, the scale, and the needle. So that's the surround, that's the scale, and that's the needle. Export each of these parts in a scalable vector format, an SVG file format, and in a transparent bitmap as well. Okay, so this is what we're supposed to do. Use a gradient fill for the scale so that the scale appears to progress. So we have to put a gradient which progress from red, orange, red, yellow to green. And then we're supposed to make it into one. Okay, so this is what we're supposed to make. So first, let's start doing this, and let's first make this, then we'll make this, and then we'll make this individually. And we are supposed to export this, the final image as meter one. So, okay, and so we'll be saving them separately into surround scale needle. Okay, so transparent map, right? For each, export each individual part in both scalewide format and in a transparent bitmap as surround. Okay. Surround, comma. Is it separately? I can't see it. Surround. Okay, yeah. So surround. This is the surround. That's the scale, and that's the needle. You're correct. So here we go. Let's open up Illustrator. There aren't any dimensions mentioned, so it's up to us to make the dimensions accordingly. So we'll have a angle which will have smooth curves. So first we'll make that, then we'll make the inner side. And obviously this is supposed to cut through this, okay, because it should be visible. Okay, well, we'll see what we have to do. So using this, I'll just first check. Okay, fine, it's fine. I will somehow delete this because I don't need it right now. So we'll set this, let's 100 by 100. No, I'll make it like 300 by 300. Okay, and actually it's supposed to be not like this. Let's change the color to let me just stretch it a bit. Right. We could have made it more curved, but it's fine. There's no issue. Then we're supposed to actually cut it through. We're supposed to make it like this. Okay, so let's put it here. Somehow I'll use the elliptical tool. Fine, I can somehow press shift and increase the size of this. There we go. And now I will use the rectangular tool. Place it here and center exactly placed. But actually, it's supposed to be right, perfectly right. So we have it here. Okay, so I'll select this and we'll use the Pathfinder. If you can find it in the menu of Windows, you can find over here, the Pathfinder. Come to the Pathfinder. Once you come to the Pathfinder, we can use the minus front. Once we do that, we'll be able to cut this through. So we use the minus front, okay? I would like you to explore all these yourself, okay? You'll have an idea how you have to use them. Now, I'll somehow make is a smaller circle, elliptical tool, okay? Here we go, perfect. I am going to align it. I'll just see how can I align it. Horizontal, so I come to alignment, and here we go. That's how you align it exactly. And in the same manner, as you can see, no, it's too big. I probably have to reduce the size. Like I said, dimensions are not mentioned, so I don't know. Here we go. Oops, sorry. No. Just do it like this. I'll just bring it down. Perfect. So select this, Pathfinder again, and here we go. So we have something like this. Okay. This is supposed to be, okay, I'm not concerned about the color right now. I'll just tell you why. I can place it exactly over here. No, no, no. In fact, you know what? I'm not very much satisfied with this. I'll tell you why. Because it has to be perfectly made. Why I'm not satisfied? I'll tell you why. Because if I make this, let's say if I make it 300 by 300, for example, the corner radius is less. It's, as you can see, it's 19. No, I'll make it like 30. Okay, so you can see this is exactly what we wanted. So now I can turn it into, in fact, more. I'm so sorry. Just once more. I'll make it 50. Yeah, better now. It's better now. See, here we go. Okay, as you can see over here is it's accordingly. So fine. Place it here. Okay. Control Z, Control X. I'll bring it to Control V. I'll paste on it. I'll press the Shift key and I'll increase the size diagonally. Always press Shift to increase the size. Okay. Select these two, align it in the center, but it's not exactly over here. I'll click on this and I'll bring it down. I'll bring it down. Okay. Okay, I'll bring it down. Next, what I'll do is. Okay. Now what I'll do is I will just click on this. I'll increase this to 2. Okay, as you can see, I've done that. So I can press Control plus. Okay. We can just view it. Okay, here we go. We have this. We just have to type Wi-Fi signal over here. Okay, so we can save this as surround, followed by your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, so I'll save it as, I'll just save it in desktop and I'll save it as 2020 P4. Okay. P. Okay. I'll save. And at the same time, also I'll also save it as an SVG. I'll save it as bitmap. So in that case, we will save it as a PNG. Okay, so let's save it as a PNG as well. Okay, next what we have to make is this scale. So let's make this. I can open up a new window as well, or I'll save it as, we can probably just leave it over here, right? So let's save that. Let's make it. Here we go. Right. And this is supposed to be like this. Okay. Again, let's just cut it. And this is supposed to be lit up. Okay, as you can see, or you just have to study it. It's not exactly a semicircle. It's a bit less, as you can see. So what we'll do is, I just need the Pathfinder, and with the Pathfinder, what I'll do is, I'll select this. Okay. Control C, Control V. Just reduce the size a bit. Bit more. Okay, so so soon I just want to align it first. Oh, this is aligned. Yes, it is aligned. So now I can Pathfinder. Okay, that is done. But what I'm supposed to do is, you can see over here is there's a bit curve over here. Not curve, it's a bit up. Well, there are multiple ways of doing it. I could use this your direct selection tool. I could click here and I could drag it down a bit. But I have to be really careful with this. Okay, you only have to be careful so that I don't distort this much. So you see, I can do that. I can do that. That's one of the way. There is another way. I'll tell you that as well. In fact, there are multiple ways. So I could do this, but you see, with this way, it's not very perfect. You have to the other way, which is a better one. I could simply select this and I could arrange and I could rotate this, let's say 10 degrees clockwise. I could place this here. Okay, place it here. But I need to do is Control X and Control V because I want to place this at the top. So here we go. Now I could do is, here we go, something like this. Select this and I could use over here is this option. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I could use this minus pack. Same way I would be using this. And in this case, I need to rotate is minus 10. So in that case, in this particular case, again, I'm Control X, V, bring it here. And you're supposed to make sure, how can I do this? I will just tell you, I could actually do is, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll bring my rulers, okay, show ruler, and I'll bring this line down. This helps me to ensure that I'm exactly there. You see, yes. So here we go. Exactly, I was doing it perfectly right. Just wanted to be sure. Okay, now I can select this, and here we go. Oops, no, what went wrong? Yeah, I'll just get rid of this thing. This line, it's tempering. So I'll just delete the line, select it. So we have this. Now what we have to do is this basically this is gradient, but we'll do it afterwards. But initially, this is not a gray color; it's a white color, and there are these lines which are made over here. So we have to be careful about the distance between these lines. So as I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I go 1. I'll just do it a bit fast. Okay, 1, 2. This is so good about, you see, it tells you exactly where we are. So if I make another line over here, it tells me, see, so that we can arrange them perfectly fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I have to reduce it. I'll make it like this. This is 1. Has to be equal cap. Probably we will just correct this afterwards, not right now. No. Yes. Yes. So this is actually helping me. You see the line that comes in. It is helping me to place it in the exact form. So right, done this. This is supposed to be saved as your scale. Right, and then SVG. And at the same time, we'll save it as scale.png. Then we are left with the needle. Let's work with the needle. I'll just drag it somewhere else. Okay. How to make the needle? Oh, pretty easy, by the way. All we have to do is, there are multiple ways. I can use the pen tool. Yeah, I could use the pen tool. So I click here, just need to be, click here, click here, click here. Just press Control plus. All right. This is fine. This is fine. I just want this to be bit, just a bit. Because if you look at the accuracy, you can see it's a bit thicker over here and it gets thinner over here. So here we go. We select this and we just make sure that the fill of this is something like red. Exactly. And what we can do is we can just save it as needle, I think so. Is it being recorded? I hope I didn't pause it somehow. That's good. Good. So I'll just save it as needle. Write your name, send number, candidate number. Here we go. Save it. Okay. And save for web. Needle. Here we go. One thing that I just forgot to do was this part. Okay. So this part, I will just press Control minus. Just take this somewhere over here. Somehow select this back. Bring it here because we need to add the gradient effect, which I forgot to do it. I'll just click on the gradient. Here we go. And we have this, but it's supposed to be red, yellow, green. So red. Let's click here. It's red. This is supposed to be, sorry if I'm green, and click here. Just click here and make this yellow. Okay, so you made this as well. Okay, red, yellow, and green. And hold on. Obviously, if I press Control plus C, total nuisance. It's not supposed to be like this. supposed to do was, you see, it's don't do this. Okay, absolutely, that doesn't look nice. Okay. You just can't lose marks. So you just have to check if there is, it's perfectly right or not. So here we go, we've done this part. Next, so you obviously arrange the needle as well. I'll just tell you how to do this part. Create an animation of the Wi-Fi meter appearing to measure the signal strength. The animation must run continuously. Set the width of the meter to 13 centimeter. Okay, I'll open up animate. I'll just pause because I just want to have my cup of tea. Just one second, I'll pause. Okay, so we have to make, we'll open up a new window and we'll make sure the width is 13 centimeter and the meter is also 13 centimeter, okay? So what we can press Control R and I'll initially import meter, all right? So it's better for me to set, okay, hold on. This is supposed to be, set the width of the meter to 13, set the frame size to match the size of the meter. Okay. So I'll make the frame size as 13 centimeter as well. Okay. It's not accepting 13 centimeter, just for a second. So what we'll do is, I won't do it this way. I'll just tell you what will I do. That the previous version did support it, no issue. I'll just press Control this. Just leave it here. And this was supposed to be okay. Okay, what I'll do is I'll import again because I had to make it exactly 13 centimeter. Okay, so you can see over here is it's not exactly 13, Control minus, and what I'll do is I'll somehow frame this accordingly over here. I can use Shift. So It's quite perfect, by the way. I mean, it's fine. All I have to do is this has to fit in. Oh, I'm sorry. Press Control Z. I won't change the size of this. I will change the size of my list. So what's this 550 centimeter? Calculations will take time, so I'll just make it 500. No. We'll make it like 400 and try to fit it in. Here we go. No, it has to be like 380, 370. Perfect. Exactly. In order to perfectly fit it, what we can do is we can even make this as 300. And here we go. As you can see over here is, that's what you call perfection. Good. So you can see is it's exactly fitting it, exactly fitting. So if we press Control Enter, that's what they're trying to say. If we press Control Enter, we have this fitting exactly. No, not exactly, just a bit. Hold on. No, it's exactly. In fact, what we can do is we can just make this as 310. Okay. That's better. Okay. Now let's do the question. Now we have to obviously is Control R. We need to import is this. Oh, did we save the? No, we didn't save. I'll delete this. We were supposed to. I didn't do that. Not this one. We were supposed to scale. That's frankly speaking of too much big size. What I can do is I can actually move this from here, bring this here somehow. Needle is fine. Needle won't have an issue. So Control R. Right, as you can see, it fits exactly the way it was transparent. Fine. Right. Or I could reduce the size of this as well because there is no issue with that. We can change the size of this. Here you go. You can press Shift and reduce the size a bit, and you could bring this. Let me just check. Right. You see the center? It will come here. Now we need to bring the needle. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. What I'll do is now we have to read the question carefully. So 2 seconds, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. So it's like 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going for 5 seconds. Okay. So I have 24 according to my calculations. So if we do 24 into 5, we get is 120. So I'll be extending this till 120, as you can see over here. Okay, let me extend this till insert keyframe. So the needle that which has to move, I'll add is a new layer, Control R. That's my needle. Okay. What do you say? What do you say? Shall we reduce the size of the needle as well? I think so. Yes, we should. What I mean to say is, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, if we just open up a new and 13 by 13, the needle is supposed to be, I don't know, it's supposed to be very less, not even 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter by 6, I believe. Okay, and this is I'm doing for myself because it will work in a much better way if I would have used the actual size. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. I can change this. Minus. I'm pressing Shift to do this. Okay, file, save for web, save, needle. Right? So now we will name this as needle as well. Okay. Control R. And the needle is supposed to be, okay. So this the center of the needle exactly is this, right? We will bring it over here. We'll bring it over here. No, where's the needle head going? It's exactly okay. Let's see that. Let's get. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Actually, I am talking to myself because I'm recording the lecture. So if we do something like this, yes, bring it down. Exactly. Now, this is where the important part starts. So let's read the question. So what this saying is the needle must move from 0 to 97 in 2 seconds. So it should move from here. Oh, we didn't do the numbering. I hope you can do the numbering, or should I do it for you? We were supposed to do it in Illustrator. And let me just tell you how to do that in case some of you might have a problem. Well, it's pretty easy. It's how to do the numbering. Well, Control C, Control V, and we will type the text on path and click here, and we'll type over here is 0. I'll put space. I'll put 10 space 20. Okay, I'll keep on doing this. Once you're done with this, okay, we'll just exactly. I'll put it here. I'll put it here, right? So we'll keep on like this way. We'll type it all, right? Okay. I could make a circle myself instead of doing that. So here we go. So we'll keep on typing like this, text on path. Okay. Just telling in case some of you might not have a problem. 40, 50, and so on and so on. And you could also move them a bit like this, right? And then you'll save it again. I'm not doing it again, but obviously you after doing this, you have to do that. So the question was saying that it has to go from 0 to 97 in 2 seconds. So in 2 seconds mean till 48 over here, right? So let's do it. So I'll come to 48, and what I'll do is I'll say insert keyframe. I'll say create classic twin and create classic twin. Create classic twin, right? Okay. What I will do is the rest of this that I have, I will simply remove the frames. I'll tell you why. Afterwards, I'll tell you why. Okay. So what we have is, so what we need to do is, you can see this center thing over here. I need to click on this and I need to bring it here. Okay. And what I'll do is I will move this over here. Then while I'm over here, 97 is something like this over here. I'll move the center. This is center of the rotation. So the center of the rotation will be moved over here. Now it's going to revolve around this part. So that's the most important thing about this particular question. The center had to be changed, the center of rotation. So now I'll change it over here. Okay. There we go. I think it's not placed exactly in the center. Because why is it going this way? Hold on. Over here, it's like this. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. The size, I'm wondering the size, because in this case, the needle is coming a bit up. Okay. But even in this case, in the exam, you can look at the examiner. See, it's not, so it's fine. We're doing also fine. Okay. So here we go. You can see over here, if I press enter, so we're going something like this, right? Okay, hold your horses. Okay. Now what we have to do, take 1 second to return to 65. So what I'll do is 1 second, do your maths. So 48 plus 24, 72. So 72 tak I'll come, insert keyframe, और फिर center of rotation बिल्कुल सही है. I don't have the numbering. I should have numbered it. So that was 50. This was 60. So 65 is like over here. Okay. Here we go. That's our 65. Okay. And then what happens? Spend 1 second swinging between 65 to 75. Next 1 second, which is plus 24, 96 tak. So 96 tak I'll come here, insert keyframe. And what I'll do is I'll just press F6. Oh, why? Why? Because I will, this is 76. Okay, it will keep on going here and there. And then 65, 75, 65, 75. So 65, 75, I'll bring it here. Then 65. 75, right? And then return to 0 in 1 second. So last 1 second, we'll come here, press F6, insert keyframe, and we're going to make a return to 0. So what we have is control enter. We have control enter. Right? So this is the way it's going. Okay. Right. So this was it. And next part, here we go.